What up, everybody? It's me, Daryl, here back giving you episode 7 of Battling Depression in LA. Honey, we are 7 episodes into this journey. I still remember the first episode sitting in the basement of my parents' townhouse in Bolingbrook, Illinois, saying, okay, this is step 1. I'm going to move to LA, bitch. I'm not going to contemplate suicide, but instead I'm going to move to LA. I'm going to make a couple moves and I'm going to see what happens. Before I make a permanent decision, I'm going to make a temporary one real quick. Move to LA and see what happens. So, for all of you who are just now watching this and this is your first time getting introduced to the story, honey, it worked out well. I've been able to maintain work. I've been able to maintain this roof over my head. The only thing I haven't been able to maintain is peace. Peace, bitch. That's the only thing I haven't been able to maintain is peace. Shit. Since I've been here, I've kind of dealt with a lot of the same stuff that I dealt with when I was at home. People taking my kindness for weakness. I become the person who, oh, Daryl, he'll always do something for me. He'll always say yes. Call Daryl. Daryl will do it. What you need? You need that? Daryl will do it. You know? Dealt with the same kind of non-existent relationships, romantic and friends. Child, the romantic side hasn't seen much. I've had my dibbles and dabbles and dibbles and rabbles and kibbles and bits and all that other stuff since I've been out here, but haven't really met the one. Haven't met somebody who I can be like, okay, that's the one. Maybe have met a couple people that I thought were or that I wish were, but haven't met the one that is. And that's been frustrating. Dealing with the weight loss, which I am a little less depressed about weight because I see that I'm losing weight. I see not only am I losing weight, but I'm working out all the time. Shout out to Brendan, my workout partner, real friend. Who would have ever thought Brendan, of all people, the Leo of my life, would be the person who I can be like, yeah, that's my nigga. So shout out to Brendan. We've been working out, bitch, hitting these weights, been doing this cardio by myself lately. But I'm not even depressed about that. It was just like, whatever, bitch. When I get there, I'll get there. By the time my 31st birthday comes next December, I'll definitely be snatched. If I keep doing what I'm doing now for the next 12 months up to the next December, oh, honey, 31's the new 21, honey. Orange is the new black and 31 is the new 21. So yeah, I'm not even worried about that. Fuck the weight. It's coming off. I'll wait while the weight comes off. I think the thing right now that has me the most depressed is my relationships with people. Friends, acquaintances, associates, and co-workers, and roommates. It's all of those relationships that are just, bitch, oh, I'm so stressed. And for you, those of you who don't know, stress can cause death, bitch. Too much stress can cause death. I said stretch. Stress can cause death, bitch. So I've been doing that to myself, and child, I've been running on fumes. The last video I already told y'all I was running on fumes, and I kept running on fumes. It's like having an Escalade, driving it on E for 3 days in a row. And then you get in the car on that 4th day and you be like, bitch, please just let this bitch keep going. Woo, I just gotta get here. Woo. Bitch, finally my tank was on empty, bitch, and the car stopped. I could not go any further. I wanted to die. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to die. And I don't think I've wanted to die this bad since I was in Chicago and I decided not to do that and I wanted to move to LA instead. So I was scared, bitch. I got really scared. I'm like, child, this time I might just do it. This time might be it, bitch. I'm not even gonna cry, but yeah. Whew. Not gonna cry. Anywho, yeah. Child, I wasn't listening to my first mind. It was a whole bunch of shit over the whole year I've been dealing with shit, but I've for the last couple of months, I've been doing a really good job of suppressing my depression, living in the moment, trying to have fun, battling anxiety, battling stress, and enjoying life in spite of. And I was doing a good job of it, sis. I was going to concerts, bitch. I was going out to clubs. Child, I'm actually dancing at the clubs. I'm making conversation with people. I'm making new friends. I planned a trip to Big Bear for my 30th birthday in 2 weeks. With no friends. Well, feeling like I have no friends in LA. I have like 17 people that I'm going to Big Bear with. All from LA. None of my friends from Chicago could make it. And I didn't want to ask them. The holidays are coming up. And it's just like I wanted to get people who are around me now. I'm like, I told Nehemiah, I'm like, sis, I want to do this trip to Big Bear, but I'm scared like nobody's going to be there. Maybe I shouldn't do it. Fuck it, I ain't going to do it. And he's like, no, like, don't think that way. People are going to want to come. People are going to be excited. Just do it. And I'm glad that he did. And shout out to him for that. If I can give him one shout out, it'd be for that. He inspired me to do the trip. I looked up a cabin. Bitch, booked a cabin on Airbnb. We got games. I got a menu already put together. We gonna do games. We gonna watch movies. We just gonna chill. Hopefully there's some snow up there. We can go sledding or get on a ski lift or something, ho. And I'm just excited about that. So I've been making a good conscious effort, but child, baby, it's like The Rock versus Stone Cold, bitch, at WrestleMania, what was it, WrestleMania 18, when The Rock and Stone Cold was going at it. Like, I'm going at it with this depression, but then Mr. McMahon comes down with a chair, bitch, and gives Stone Cold a chair, and now depression got a chair, and he's beating my ass with a chair. So it's a hard battle, bitch, and The Rock lost that match, and I lost this one. So I'm trying to think of what. So the thing, like I said, I really want to be in a relationship. I deserve a relationship. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna be dainty over it and get. I'm not gonna do that. I deserve a relationship. I'm an amazing person, bitch. I'm giving, caring, dependable. Cook, clean, the boy be cooking and cleaning and cleaning and cooking. Come on now, making a whole Thanksgiving dinner right now, right now. Okay. As we speak, the greens are in there simmering on low. But I deserve a relationship. And I know for the most part the reason why I don't have a relationship is because the gay community is very vain. And because I'm a little bit of a thicker girl up top. Because it's my legs and my arms are fine. It's just the top. The stomach and the top. I'm a thicker girl, so it's like that's not really desirable in the gay community, I guess. And I understand that and whatever. I can't even, what is it? I can't even, what's the word I'm looking for? Damn, it's on the, don't you hate when you got a word on the tip of your tongue, but you can't think what it is? I can't even down talk to people who feel that way because I can't even say that sometimes I'm not like, okay, I would love somebody with a six pack or something. Not that I give a fuck. Personality is what gets me. Shit. I can have those vain moments too. But yeah, it's not really desirable in the community. So, but that shit eats me up, especially when I'm out with couples and I have this issue where I don't hate it, but I prefer not to just be out with a couple. If I'm out, I would love to be out with a group of people. And if a couple couples are sprinkled in there, okay, whatever. But when it's just me and a couple, it's just like, I'm not even like hating, but I'm just like, oh, I wish that was me. I'm just in my head. So I try to avoid those situations at all costs. Especially being in situations with people who I may like or have a crush on. Like, I've been in a situation where this person that I had a crush on was like, I need your help with this. I helped them. And then the significant other somehow got in the mix and we were all together and it was just us three. And I'm just sitting there like, oh my God. Wanting to throw up, wanting to cry, wanting to scream out to God why, basically. I didn't mean to rhyme that just now, but I did. And, child, I just stomached it and ate my food and went home and then cried my eyes out, bitch. Then recently, one of my other friends was like, hey, me and my significant other want you to come out. And I'm just like, oh, I thought about it. Like I said, I'm suppressing it. I'm working on it. I'm like, D, you know if you go, You're going to end the night in tears probably. So just, don't go tonight. It's okay. One night, don't go. But my friend's just like, okay, well, my significant other really wants to meet you. And that was just like, I was like, why? Because I'm like, you don't really care about me like that. So why me of all people is this person so excited to meet? That kind of made me think like, what did you tell this girl? I'm fucked up with that now because I'm like, was this all done on purpose? That was a long story, bitch. So I'm like, I can't tell this person no. I love hanging out with this person. So I'm like, okay, I go. So I go, and I'm having fun, bitch. I'm like, okay, Suppressity. I'm like, drink, take a couple shots. You good? You got it. Like, it's okay, whatever. He ain't yours. He won't be yours. It's cool. Child, I get there, and we having fun. I'm making conversation. I'm laughing. I'm dancing, bitch. Y'all know I don't drink dark. It was a Hennessy. I ain't gonna say that, bitch. I was drinking Hennessy, and that was a bad idea. To take a double shot of Hennessy and to drink a whole Hennessy pineapple. Child, that mixed with my anxiety kicked in. You just feel that, like the little tingly ants in the back of your head, bitch. It's just, it's such an uncomfortable feeling, and it gets tighter and tighter and tighter, like somebody is squeezing the back of your head. So I'm like, I gotta go. So I leave. Drunk as hell. I now remember taking an Uber and literally crying my eyes out in the back of this man's Uber. Then I get home throwing up terribly on the floor, crying in the bathroom. Like, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, see, you didn't listen, And if you would have listened, you would be probably in the bed asleep right now, getting ready for work the next day. So, child, I wanted to die after that. And it wasn't just that situation, but that situation was the icing on the cake of dealing with my roommates, inconsiderate ass roomers who don't know how to clean, and who take showers and leave the floor wet as fuck, and who don't know how to clean, and who will cook a meal and leave dishes in the sink for 4 and 5 days. Like, clean the shit up right when you're done cooking. I'm making a whole Thanksgiving dinner meal, and that kitchen is clean. I made 4 sides already, and the kitchen clean. So all of that, dealing with feeling like some of my other friends are mad at me because I'm depressed and like I'm not around as much. Feeling like I am losing people who are super close to me, and just, it's... So, child, I decided, like, I felt like I wanted to die. I was like, I'm going to Santa Monica. I'm even willing to tell y'all this. I'm like, I'm going to Santa Monica Pier at night, maybe midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just going to jump into the water and hopefully drown. And when I sat on that thought for, like, an hour or so, I was like, okay, I want to get help. And no, actually, I slept on that shit, and I went to work the next day, and that's when I'm like, okay, I need to get help, because like, if I don't, the shit could happen. The shit could happen. So, child, I took a leave from work so that I can like see a doctor. I'm already in therapy, like I said. I've been in therapy since like March of this, all March, the whole year basically. But my therapist doesn't have a PhD, so I'm like, okay, I need to go see a real doctor. And so I went to a doctor. I told a doctor for the first time in my life, 29 years old. Like I said, I've been depressed since I was 12. For the first time, went to the doctor, said, I'm depressed. I don't feel like I want to kill myself right now, but I have had thoughts of it. I have thoughts of wishing I was dead. I just have this really bad anxiety. Sometimes like I'll start shaking, heart rate gets high, breathing all fucked up. And so it was a bad experience for me actually, because I'm like, bitch, we tell these people with mental health things, oh, get help. Go talk to a doctor. And that's what I did, but the doctor was just like, okay, so he asked me a couple questions. Put the little stethoscope on my heart, my stomach, and my lungs, took some blood, and then sent me up to a crisis counselor. I was like, I'm not in crisis. Like I said, I'm not about to kill myself. I'm not moments away from killing myself. I'm not in crisis. Even the crisis counselor, when I started talking to him, was like, so it sounds like you want to talk to a psychiatrist or someone who can like give you medicine and stuff like that. So I signed up for that, but child, all the appointments is in December, after Christmas. Child, it's November, it's Thanksgiving. So I'm like, child, I don't want to take a long leave. Um, so I'm just gonna set the appointment, wait till after Christmas, and see what's next. I might hit up an urgent care place because my cousin was like, if you are looking to get medication, like you can go to urgent care. So I might do that. But it just wasn't a good experience, and I feel like we need to really look into reforming how we help people with mental health issues and depression and like anxiety and stuff like that. Because bitch, when I left work, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go to a doctor tomorrow or the next day, and I'm gonna be on medicine by Friday, and I'm gonna be on the up and up a week or so later. You know? No, ma'am. Child, no, ma'am. It's not that easy, and it should be. So right now I feel good. I'm been working out, been dieting for these last couple days while I've been off. Looking up other doctors. I'm contacting other doctors tomorrow and like over the weekend. And yeah, I'm really optimistic. Like I said, I'm one of the things that like has hurt me though while being out is like people who I assumed would be like, Daryl, like what the fuck? I'm on my way over with a thing of Ben and Jerry's and a blockbuster movie. Okay, I'm taking it back. Blockbuster, bitch. Child, they're nowhere to be found. People who I thought would be hitting me up every day, like, "Hey sis, are you okay? Like, what's good? Are you doing better?" Haven't heard from them, sis. People who I've been there for, advice wise, any other time they need me, it's always drop a dime, drop everything for this person, that person, and that person. It's a couple people. I'm not talking about one person. It's a couple people. I'm just like, where are you, sis? Because if the shoe was on the other foot and I was okay and my best friends or my friends were depressed, bitch, you better believe I'm showing up with some Haagen-Dazs and some s'mores, bitch, and we gonna watch some Netflix and we gonna talk. Or you gonna talk and I'm gonna listen. Or you gonna cry and my shoulder's gonna be right there. Or whatever we need to do. But it ain't gonna be, hey, let me know if you need anything. And then a week goes by. And another week may go by. And another week may go by. Yeah. When your friends are depressed, they're not gonna hit you up. You need to check on them. And I'm not even saying that in a selfish way, like, bitch, check on me. You need to check on me. But that's just how I would treat people. The fucked up thing with me is I always gauge people by what I would do for them. And if, like I said, if the shoe was on the other foot and my friends were depressed, bitch, you better believe I'm showing up with a blanket and a picnic basket, bitch, full of sandwiches. Okay? So, but I do want to say thank you to all the people who have been hitting me up, checking on me every single day. Peanut, girl, I'm not even going to start with you, but hitting me up every single day just to see if I'm good, bitch. Checking to make sure I'm still alive. Like, you know? Little shit like that. Chanel popped up on the bitch, and we had a 4-hour long little nightcap talk. Adriana, Brendan, Barnsey, Plenty, Alexandria, sis, I read your note that you wrote me when I left, and I'm not even gonna cry, y'all. I'm finna go finish my greens in that cooking. I just wanted to fill y'all in. I still want to encourage people to get help, but be patient. Now that I'm telling people to get help, I want to say be patient. Cause, child, if I was on the edge and I was going through this and I'm just like, wow, these people really don't care, or they don't care as much as I thought they would, I'll go jump in the ocean like I said I was gonna do. But I got patience. So I'm like, I saw the doctor, did some blood work, waiting on those results. Have an appointment to see a psychiatrist, going back to therapy on Tuesday. Shit is going good. The circle of life is behind me, and that's what we going through. I refuse to give up. My birthday's coming up. Big Bear's coming up. I just have more shit to do. I have more music to make. I have more videos, more blogs, more friends to make, more experiences to have, and yeah. So don't worry about me killing myself. Don't worry about me dealing with suicide or anything like that. Just worry about me beating this depression. And I'm more ready. I'm more ready to nuck if you buck. I'm buck, so I'm about to nuck with this depression. So one of us gotta go and it ain't me. So I'll keep y'all posted though. We finna come back with working out with Bitchy. Maybe me and Brennan will start like a little good things are coming, y'all. Good things are coming, and I'm happy for the people who support me, and I'm happy that I have the wherewithal to figure it out. Follow me on all my social medias. Love you. Deuces.